Welcome to my What I Eat in a Day during my winter arc as a busy mama, not dieting, not trying to be perfect, just trying to stay grounded and consistent during the hardest season of the year. If that is you, lock in with me. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Coach Ty. I am a certified nutritionist and personal trainer based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And girlfriend, we just all trying to stay focused on our habits, our routines without feeling burnt out during the top of the year that feels really depressing. And so I like to start my day off with my supplements, my reds, which are amazing for gut health. And then I like to also have my cafecito because let's be 1000 as a mom and also a business owner. We're going to be drinking 2 cups of coffee a day. And that may or may not include the pre workout that we're going to also have on our way to the gym today. But thank you all for locking in with me this morning as I just show you my winter morning routine that I do. Because again, I stay at home most of the time with my baby. So a lot of the time it's just me and baby throughout the day, and then me and my husband will switch and he'll take baby and then he'll go to work a little bit later on in the day. But most of the week I am the main caregiver for my child, so I spend a lot of time at home. And y'all know how it is when you spend a lot of time at home. There's just a lot of things that can happen with just your overall habits in eating, and I just want to make sure that I am being consistent and I'm making sure that I'm not getting distracted with just the everyday hustle bustle of life. So, girlfriend, lock in with me. This is what I do in the morning. I always unload the dishwasher. For some reason, the dishes are just never done. Like, it's just never done. So I try to get this done first. Otherwise, the dishes are going to pile up in the sink and they're going to stress me out throughout the day. I'm never going to get my work stuff done or my personal time done. I always sit down and try to have some type of spiritual time, some type of prayer time, some type of devotional time, because this is what's going to keep me grounded with my mental health and my overall emotions. Because y'all know, as a mom, business owner, our emotions are just so sporadic. My non negotiable is going to have breakfast. This is something I have to prioritize every single day because not only is it going to keep me full throughout the day, it's going to make sure that I'm not snacking later. And normally we just have oatmeal. My husband, me, baby, we all eat the same thing in the morning. I do, however, like to scale out my food. I'm not super restrictive or anything like that, guys. I just like to know how much I'm eating. And today is going to be a heavy leg day, so I kind of made sure I ate a full cup of oats this morning and really piled it on with the yummy goodness, as you can see. But this is how my morning goes. I get up, I wake baby up, we have breakfast together as a family. My husband ends up going to the gym, and then I stay with baby. We play, he does all his things, and from there, I actually end up taking a nap and then I'll head out to the gym. But these are just some supplements that I take as well. I only really take like the digestive enzyme, the greens, and the fish oil. I'm not consistent. I'll be 1000%, but I always take a digestive enzyme because if you don't know, I have struggled with IBS previously. So I have to make sure my digestion is on point. I'm also prepping eggs while I'm getting some work done because again, it's still the morning time. The baby's running around playing around me. Y'all cannot see that part, but I try to multitask at the same time. So I'm sitting down, writing out my day, getting everything organized, getting it on paper. I find that really helps me stay on track for the day. But having these eggs, girlfriend, is going to help me stay successful throughout the whole week because y'all know how it is. It's always hard to get enough protein in. Having that snack really is going to help me stay on point with my protein intake for the week. And that's truthfully how I stay on top of my nutrition throughout the week, is just focusing on protein, making sure I get 20 grams of protein per meal. If I can get more, that's amazing. Obviously, that's not always possible, but I try my best to make sure that throughout the day you'll see that I'm trying to have protein with every meal, or I'm having supplements when I need to have my supplements. And yeah, so this is what I'm wearing for the gym, y'all. This is like my pre-workout snack. It's not always the same, y'all. But I do like to have some fats before I go to the gym with carbs 30 minutes prior. And the carbs today is going to be baby's animal crackers. We don't judge. We don't judge. And from here, we're going to go to the gym. I'll put the workout on the board. But today, when I say that this workout, if you do this workout, your glutes, your legs are going to be on fire for like 2 days in a row because, honey, I don't know who I thought I was today, but your girl was putting in that work. And I'm just so proud of myself, y'all. If you want to see the results, you have to put in the work in the kitchen, in the gym. And that's something that I told myself that this winter, this fall, I'm making sure that I block out the time to make sure that I get the things done that I want done for myself, especially as a mom, because we tend to put ourselves last, and we need to start making sure that even if we have to take care of our babies, our partners, our businesses, all the things, we're still taking care of ourselves. And this is how we're going to do it, by taking care of our bodies with our nutrition, with our foods. And these are just the simple habits that's going to really make a difference. Here, I'm just having my post workout shake. This is about 20 grams. I got this in PR. It tastes really good, to be honest. It's by Body Revolution or something like that. I don't know, but I had it, and this is what I'm using. This is what I'm taking for the day, and it tastes really delicious. While I was working out, my husband actually sent me these clips. He actually prepped all of our meals for the next 2 days, which was a blessing. When your partner is locked in with their winter arc as well, it just makes it that much easier, because we're a team and we make it a team effort to make sure that we're both locked in. We got to make sure you get these meals in. So yes, I'll put in my calories and macros on the side here, but again, I'm not tracking macros right now. I'm really just being mindful and intentional of how much I'm eating per meal. I want to make sure that I'm not overeating in carbs, but I'm making sure that I am eating enough protein per meal, because that is what's important. And honestly, earlier in the day, I like to have my heavier meals. So pasta it was, because we don't shame pasta and all. You see the little thing in my head, I literally had just woke up from a nap. Like I said, after the gym, sometimes I'm able to get a nap in, sometimes I'm not. Today, baby took a 2 to 3 hour nap. And when that happens, it's all love. We love that. Mamas love that. I think we're on meal 3 or snack or protein snack or whatever, but I love to have a smoothie, because this is how you're going to stay satiated, and this is how you're going to help kick those hunger cravings that you may have throughout the middle of the day. A lot of the time we're reaching for that coffee. Really, we're just probably hungry. I mean, we do probably want a little bit more coffee, and that's okay too, but no. Go ahead. This is the time that you need to be having your shake. I always double down. So I have 40 grams of protein in this, fats, all the micronutrients with the well, I didn't put strawberries in this, but bananas, you could put strawberries in, you could put spinach in here, whatever you want to really just fit into things and bulk it up so that you can feel full from your protein shake. This is an essential. It was essential when I was bikini competing, when I was just working out, trying to stay fit and fine. And now after baby, this is something that has always stayed in my regimen. So if you're really trying to buckle down with your nutrition, try your best to add in some protein shakes or protein things in between. And for our final meal, this is more of a satiating meal, more fiber focused, less so protein for. However, I do have a little bit of smoked turkey sausage as well. I'll put the macros on the board for y'all that want to know the macros. But again, this is more so about being consistent, not necessarily being so particular about what I'm eating, being basic, boring, and bland, but making sure that I am eating and I'm being consistent each and every day. Editing Ty here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Honestly, these are all the things that I've been practicing to make sure that I am being very intentional and I'm not just letting life smack me in the face. These are the things that I'm focusing on. These are the things that I know are tried and true, that I've done throughout the years, that I know work. And now this is going to carry me in my new season of motherhood, in my new season of transition in my business, in my new season of like getting my house together because I moved into a new space. All the things that us women tend to be like so overwhelmed with, that we tend to just push ourselves to the wayside and we don't do the things that we say we're going to do or hold ourselves accountable to our commitments and our promises. And this camera is getting freaking heavy. So I love y'all so very much, but we're going to end the video here. If y'all want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment below, show some love. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. This is my winter arc series that you're joining. And I hope that it inspires you. And I hope that these simple habits of just eating more protein, eating 3 meals a day, 20 grams of protein per meal with a snack or a protein shake or something so simple like this is, you could take this and be like, you know what? I can do that. Sis, I can do that. So yeah, I have a free meal plan in the description box below. I love y'all so very much. Bye.